Hey, trail travelers, it's Carrie and Katarina, and we are in Moab, Utah. It is Labor Day, and we're getting ready to start Moab Rim with our friends Josh and Christina in the Rubicon. This is rated a 7 to 8 trail. Should be a ton of fun. We're all aired down. Let's go hit the trail. The Moab Rim is one of the closest 4x4 trails to downtown Moab. It's just a couple miles away, so it's very easy to get to, and there's a lot of camping right in that area. So if you're going out there to camp, great place for it right there by Moab Rim. Trails Off-Road rates this a 7 mandatory with an 8 optional. It is pretty intense, and hopefully we're going to see some of that today. This is an out and back trail, and it's going to take about 4 hours one way. So make sure you plan the day accordingly, because it can take you a while to go through Moab Rim. This has some awesome scenery. Right out of the gate, you have amazing scenery. You got views of the Colorado River. It is just an incredible place. Now, right here at the beginning, we're already getting some cool off-camber areas. We've got some ledges. We are just having a blast, and we're just getting started. And look at that view of the Colorado River. If the rest of this trail is like this beginning, we're in for a pretty awesome day. We'll do a little replay here in slow motion, but essentially I should have had the lockers on, and I didn't have quite enough traction. The tires started spinning, and when they got traction, something had to give, and that was the rear pinion. But we didn't really know anything was broken, and we actually kept going on Moab Rim. As you can see, there are a ton of obstacles, and really the majority of them are focused in the first, like 1/3 of the trail. Then they're going to start spreading out a little more and more. But this first third of the trail is just amazing. You are sideways, you are steep going up, steep going down. You have to have good tire placement. Things get really sketchy, but so far this trail is a ton of fun. Now the beginning of the trail follows along the Colorado River, and you have some awesome views from high up on the trail. But as you finish that first third and you kind of turn towards the south, your view to the east opens up and you can see for miles. And today is especially clear. There's not anything in the sky to impede our view, and we can see as far as the horizon goes. What a spectacular view we have today. Now this big hill here in front of us is called Tire Test Hill, and about halfway up is a ledge. Now the goal here is to drive up, get your front tires on the ledge and come to a stop, and then try and start going again. If you've got decent tires, shouldn't be a problem for you at all, and it's a lot of fun. We had no problem with the new Nito trail grapplers. It just grabbed that slick rock like there was no tomorrow. So try it for yourself when you get a chance. But what goes up must come down, and the backside of Tire Test Hill is no exception. Once you go over the top, you've got to go back down. And this little drop off here got us up to about 32 degrees. So definitely nice and steep, but plenty of fun. Well, we made it to the end, which is the overlook, with a beautiful view of downtown Moab. We stopped for lunch, got ourselves regrouped, grabbed some cool drone footage, and then it's going to be time to head back. One thing to note is when you leave the overlook, you're not really going back the same way you started. You're actually continuing on a loop. And eventually that loop will come back to the main trail at about the halfway point or so. But you still have some new things to discover along Moab Rim. Like this spot right here that got super tippy. I can't even remember what that was, but I know I had a huge pucker factor right here. But we got some more highlights from you as we continue on Moab Rim. After you finish the loop and you're back on the main trail, then it's just finishing up and going back to the trailhead. And all those amazing views and all those cool obstacles, we get to do them all over again. thank you for joining us on our Moab Rim adventure. This is a awesome trail. We highly recommend it. It is technical, it's scenic, and it is a ton of fun. So from Katerina and myself, stay safe out there. We'll see you on the trails.